Hello guys, welcome to Ride VIP, the Ride Show channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video I want to show you something that I found. So check this out guys. I was like watching a video on YouTube, and somebody said, hey, you get like 17 free stocks, and I was like, okay, cool. I used the link, I downloaded it, and I've taken some screenshots of some of the promotions that it was displaying. And basically it said that if you download the app, you get one free stock just for downloading, like no deposit necessary. But I'm like, well, I think it's time to start investing. I'm not saying for you guys it's time to start investing, but for me, I was kind of thinking like, man, the markets are kind of hurting right now. And I'm kind of thinking like there's what they say, like bloods in the streets right now. And I remember the saying of Warren Buffett. He says, when people are greedy, be fearful. And when people are fearful, be greedy. And I was like thinking, okay, I think that's right about the time. What I want to show you is I will show you some of the stocks that they're like crazy down right now. And yeah, they're probably going to go down some more. But what I'm kind of thinking is I think it's going to be the right opportunity, at least for myself. And you need to decide for yourself if it's the right opportunity. I'm just going to start investing in the stock market because right now it's cheap. Because 2 years from now, I'm not going to regret it. I'm going to be like thinking like, yes, I've taken advantage. And now I'm actually, better off. But anyways, as you can see, if you deposit just $100, you get 7 free stocks, and 1,000, you get an additional 17 free stocks. So with that being said, let's go to my app. As you could see, I have already invested $1,000, and I total have $1,100 in the app. And some of the money is pending right now, so just $100 came through because first I downloaded the app, got my free stock. So the stock that I got, it was, let's see, what is that stock? So I got Ford Motor Company. Where's Ford? Ford was the free stock. Where is Ford? By the way, you're looking at all my stocks right now. I'm not saying to buy these stocks. This is just the stocks that I'm buying right here. So this stock was free, completely free. I got it. It's like, boom. So that was cool. That was a free stock. So I'm getting ready to get 6 additional stocks for free. But everything else here, I invested in. But check it out, guys. Here's Netflix. You see how Netflix was $700 and basically $700 just 1 week ago. Look, that's $379 a week ago, but a month ago was $700. And I'm like, whoa. And right now it's like 304. That was the low, and today the high is like 320. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I know right now everybody's kind of hurting, but there's also some bank stocks. They're like really, really, really hurting. And I do want to go ahead and go to this one here. You might be hearing about this one a lot in the news, First Republic. There's a very good possibility that this bank will fail. But on a high note, I'm kind of thinking, you know what? There's also a possibility of this bank surviving because Lehman Brothers just invested $30 billion into it. So I'm thinking, would they really want to lose their money? I'm not sure what the deal with that is, but this bank is very similar to the Silicon Valley Bank that has failed. What is it, like NVB or something like that? I forgot the name of it, but who cares? I bought 3 shares of it at $13 a piece. You could see First Republic. So basically, I guess once, I didn't buy them all at the same time, but I just been buying them. So it appears to me that I bought them at $14 a piece, and it's down right now. And so like I'm losing a little bit of money, but that doesn't matter. And this is an interesting one here by Charles Schwab. Just a month ago was $94. This is not even a bank. This is an investment institution, supposed to be a good one. And I'm thinking, yeah, let me get a share with that. So before I start rolling on stocks and trying to like, before I get some free stocks, I just want to show you some more of these losses. Let me just look at First Republic really quick for you guys. You could clearly see a month ago it was $220. Look at it now, $12.53. The way I see it is at $12 low. Let's just imagine I invest $1,000. Look, $1,000 divided by 12, it's 83 shares. And it was selling for $220. If I sell that at $220, I would have $18,383. That is if I invest $1,000. But what if I invest $15,000? I would get $275,000. I'm thinking, you know what? it's not a good idea to put all your eggs in one basket, but this is like one of those things. It's like, huh? I mean, $1,000, if I lose it, I'm not gonna cry over it. 15, I might lose a little bit of sleep over that. I mean, after all, it's just money. Like, I'm not gonna really care, but it would just be my own money that like I would lose. But anyways, there's lots of these stocks over here, and you look at like Halliburton, it was $43, now it's 29, and on and on and on and on and on. And then we have like some winners here. So Trusted Financial was 65, now 32. This one here, something Egg Nico Eagle was 82, now 51. So basically on and on and on. If you want, I could like show you guys these things a little bit later on. If you're interested, let me know. But if you guys want to get like a free stock or whatever just by downloading the app, let me know, and I'm happy to share the code with you. But anyways, it's going to be in the description and it's going to be in the comment section, so feel free to download. Not saying invest, but heck, just for download you get like one free stock. But if you put $100, you get 6 additional stocks or 7, whatever it says. But anyways, let's go ahead and actually go to the promotions and my rewards. So right here I got like Lucky Draw 2 and Lucky Draw 4. If you go to the bottom here, you can see I got 1 free stock used, welcome bonus used, and Lucky Draw 1 used. So basically I got 1 free stock out of it. So that was just 1, not 2. So let's go ahead and draw these 2. What does that mean? Return. So this one says I get 7 free stocks at 100. Okay. So I got to draw it from this page. All right. So I get total of 6. So you could see that I got that 1, I got that 7, and really took, I guess, the 1 out of 7, so made it a 6. So total, you will get like 7 if you deposit $100. But if you don't deposit, you just get like 1 free. That makes sense. But what I'm like wondering is, are they going to deduct the 7 from the 17 once $1,000 comes through? Because that's probably going to come in tomorrow, and I'm going to make a video tomorrow drawing again. So let's go ahead and actually draw this. So it looks like I got this stock here for, it's worth $2.86. So I'm going to go ahead and get it. Let's draw again. Another one for $2.75. The stocks are completely random. Most likely they're just going to give me the cheapest stocks out there. But there's also a chance at getting the most expensive stock. Obviously, the chances of that happening is like not a lot. So as you can see now, if I deposit 1,000, it does go down to 10. That's because I already got my 7. So basically, total of 17 stocks when it comes down to it. So you would just get 17 if you deposit $1,000 total, not more than that. So that is basically cool. So I'm just gonna look at the rewards, and it's gonna probably say it's been claimed. Right here it says arriving, locked. So they obviously do not want me to pull the money out right away or whatever, because once you put the money in here and you get your free stocks, I think it takes like 5 days for the stock to arrive. Once it arrives, yes, you could sell it and you could go ahead and get your money out of the app if that's what you want to do. If you're not somebody that's an investor, heck, that's what I would do. Just put $1,000 in, wait till your free stocks arrives, draw it, wait a week, pull your money out, and then you're done with and you really don't have to worry about it. But I'm a risk taker, and I don't care about money the same way that I used to a long time ago. Money's just money for me, and heck, I would like to make more of it, but if I lose a little bit, it's like a game. I mean, money is like pretty much a currency anyways. It's like there's really no value to it unless we put a value to it. And as much as I love money, like I really don't care if I lose money, if that makes any sense. But a stock market, I would not say it's like a casino, because in a casino you lose all your money. In the stock market, you only lose money if you decide to sell at a very, very low price. Like for instance, Netflix yesterday was down. If I would have sold Netflix yesterday, I would have been down probably like $20. I think it was went down to $280. And I'm thinking, why is it going down so much? But yeah, it went down. You could clearly see. Let's just go to the 5 days. You could clearly see right there, it was like $301, and then it went down. And I think this is what it was. And then it started going up. Started climbing, and then drop down some more, 317. Ultimately, it's up. Netflix has always went through very, very hard struggles, and they always managed to come back. But anyways, let's take a look at this quickly. Just Trust Financial. Let's just do like a month chart. So it was $65, now it's 32. Let's just go down the list here. Look at this one here. It was 82, now 51. Look at Capital One. It was 172, now 89. Oh yeah, I do want to just show you guys Rivian stock. Rivian's basically kind of like they're trying to compete with the Tesla. And you could clearly see it was $179. Now it's $13. So I'm thinking like, what's going on with Rivian? I know Amazon ordered a bunch of Rivian vans. I mean, you would think Rivian should be doing pretty good. After all, the Rivian pickup trucks, and you know, they're selling for like over $100,000, like 117 or whatever. And for a used one, you're probably looking at, you know, close to 100,000 for it. And then Lucid Group, again, competing with Tesla. Somehow they're really, really losing massively. It was $64, now it's $8.19. So some of these things I think are, you know, like I'll be like on a lookout for. I don't think these companies are going under. I just think right now it's just a very hard time for everybody. Like everybody's strapped for cash, and a lot of people are just pulling money out the stock market. Plus, a lot of people lost their money in banks, and they lost it when FTX went down. You know, they lost a bunch of money there. And a bunch of people lost their money in crypto. So I think right now, a lot of people are like, look, they're probably maybe just holding on to their cash. And once again, it creates an opportunity for somebody that has lots of money to become even more richer. And then 3, 4, 5 years from now, everybody's going to be looking back. They're going to be saying like, oh, the stock market's up now. Wow, that was a good opportunity. Oh, man, I wish we could just, you know, go back in time and get the stocks because they were like so cheap. Because, guys, I remember back in the day, GM, back in 2009, it was just 50 cents. Let's take a look at GM right now. I could have bought GM, but everybody was saying, GM is going to crash. GM is going to, like, that's it, bankruptcy. But guess what? The government bailed them out. And GM just a month ago was $66, and now it's $33. So imagine, even at $33, let's say it bought like $1,000 worth of GM stock, divided by 50 cents. That's 2,000 shares. Times it by $32. I would have had $64,000 if I just invested in GM at $1,000. And that's with the current loss. If I doubled this amount, if I would have sold it a month ago, I would have made $128,000, you know? And that is that for you. So that's why, like, I went through the financial crisis. I almost ended up being homeless. I did end up being homeless. I lived in a van. And I was trying to expedite with my wife, and that was a very difficult time. I did not have any extra money to invest. I wish I did, but I didn't. I did not even have no money to rent. I did not even have no money for the rent payments. It was a very, very hard time for me. But I wish I would have had some money back then because, man, I would have bought some stocks. I even remember when Bitcoin came out, it was just $1. Just $1. I started telling my friends about it, and you know, they were like, what is Bitcoin? I'm like, well, I don't know. It's cryptocurrency, virtual currency and stuff like that. Nobody really understood it. Now Bitcoin's like what, 27,000? You know, I mean, it was as much as like 60,000 plus. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. Just keep in mind, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you guys to invest any money or what have you. But if you do download the app, you do get the 17 free stocks. And why not get some free stocks? If you don't want to invest, take the money out. You'll still get to keep your free stocks. But anyways, guys, take care of yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.